We have a member of our church who is an amazing artist. Her name is Steph Burke, and she paints in a really unusual way. She paints upside down, and so when she's putting together the work, all you see are colors and streaks and lines. Kind of like this painting she did for our church in 2011. She painted it on Easter Sunday right after the sermon. But when she was finished, she turned over the painting to reveal the risen Christ. She called it Victory. This coming Sunday, we're going to continue our sermon series on 1 Corinthians called ReDefining Love. And in this sermon series, Paul says that God works in a way that to the world often looks upside down, even foolish. What does Paul mean by that? You know, a friend of mine and I were talking this past week. He's also a pastor, about some of the struggles that we've experienced in life of being overwhelmed or stressed or even a bit lonely at times, and how we felt God carrying us through that time and bringing us to joy. What gives us joy? Well, he and I both agreed it's not by God giving us more time or more success or even a miraculous sign from heaven. It's really about God through His Word affirming that He's with us, and then opening our hearts to give away our time, to give away our energy, to give away our love. That's a different way of looking at the world, even an upside down way. Some say that looks foolish, but Paul says if so, then the foolishness of God is wiser than human wisdom, and the weakness of God is stronger than human strength. It's the wisdom of the cross. I know some of you are traveling this week or maybe traveling soon, and one of my favorite traveling stories is told by Max Lucado. It was when he was in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and he was out in the streets of Rio de Janeiro and he got lost. And the streets are 300 years old and there's a language barrier, and he says there was a challenge to know how to get home, except for one thing. That high above the city is the statue of Jesus. It's called the Christ the Redeemer statue, and he said, whenever I saw this statue, I could find my way back home. Paul says the same thing is true for us in 1 Corinthians, that the cross guides us home. We want to invite you this weekend to join us at Christ Providence, Christ Concord, or Christ South, to hear that message of God's upside-down wisdom of love, the way that gives us life. Join us on Sunday. God bless you, and have a happy 4th of July.